Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Healings by Francis. I am Francis Gonzalez Griffin, and I am here to do the card pull for the week of October 11th through the 17th. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. I am recording this on October 10th, which is also the 1010 portal. I did do a reading for the 1010 portal, and I did post that on all my social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can find me on all those platforms, all by the name of Healings by Francis, just like you see on the sign right here. So let's get started on this week's reading. I am going to be using 3 decks. The first deck is this one. It is by Denise Linn, and it's called the Sacred Destiny Oracle. The second deck I will be using is the Archangel Animal Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. And the third deck I'll be doing is actually a new deck that I really like the energy on. It is the Messages from the Guides Transformation cards. And that's by James Van Praagh, or Praagh. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. So let's get started. I call in my angels and guides into this reading so that I may bring forth the messages that all those who will be watching this video will be able to use for the week of October 11th through the 17th. And if you do catch this video and it's not between the October 11th through 17th, 2021, just know that that was when you were meant to see this reading. So these messages that I pulled today will be applicable to you at that time. And the first card is Stand Still. Stand Still. I said that in 2 separate words, but they mean differently if you say it in a different way. So I'm gathering from this card that there are those of you out there that are feeling stuck, kind of stagnant in some part of your life. Now, it's going to vary depending on who you are, what that part of your life that you feel different, that you feel stuck on or stagnant. But there's definitely a feeling of that there is not a flow or movement happening in a place where you would like there to be. And this is definitely going to be a week where I feel like it is time for you to maybe take a look at and be a bit introspective and see why you were feeling that way and get maybe to the root of the problem. Let me pull another card and see. Well, the more cards I pull, the more clear I'll become on this message. Oh, and that one fell out pretty quickly. The next card is Simplicity. There's 2 messages that I'm getting with this card. One, to look out for signs this week. I think you're going to have help from the universe in maybe finding out how to move on from this stagnant, still and stuck energy. But look out for signs that'll kind of help point you in that same way. Maybe give you a clue if you're thinking maybe it's this reason why, or maybe I can do this. You'll have a sign to verify that you will indeed, that is something you're stuck on. It is, you are feeling that is correct, or the solution that you are feeling that you need to move on will be the right one. And that's just going to be a verification for you, some kind of sign. But I also do feel that in order for you to be able to do that introspection, it's time to maybe let go of some of the things. Maybe have a week of where you get back to the simplicity, like the simple things in life. Maybe declutter if you feel like you're stuck. Maybe do some decluttering in your house. Maybe do some of the things that you are more relaxing and de-stressing to you this week. Like the simple things in life that make you happy, you know? Let's do one more card. Ooh, and that one flew right out. And the third card is Focus. I'm definitely getting with this. Let me move this stuff around, sorry. That there is a need to focus. Focus so that you can make sure you pick up on the signs that you need to pick up on, but also focus for the reason of you need to focus on you right now so that you can move out of this stagnant, stuck energy and whatever part of your life that you're feeling that way. Focus on yourself this week. Trying to get to the root of what this may be is what I'm feeling. But let me pull another deck. From the other deck, it's going to be the Archangel Animal deck. Let's see if we can clarify this message just a little bit more. Oh, and there it goes. I love that. I just said with the standstill, getting to the root of the problem. And this card, says Gray Squirrel, find new ways of solving problems. So now with this message here, I'm definitely getting, it is in fact what I had said. It is time for you to stand still. Focus on what is causing the problem, what isn't flowing, what isn't moving in your life, and how to solve that so that's no longer an issue. So basically, it's an introspective week I'm feeling where you're going to want to focus on solving the movement and flow problem in your life in whatever area that may be, whether it's in a relationship or your career, or even if it's your spirituality. If you're feeling stuck there, it's going to be one of those places. And it is definitely the week where you will have the opportunity to get out on the other side and maybe start that flow again and that movement towards whether it's a goal, a relationship issue, or career. Let me pull one more card and see. Oh, that one was pretty quick. And that is Bear. Use power with wisdom. With that card, I am getting the message, when I'm looking at all of them together, is that you're completely capable of achieving, of flowing and moving towards what it is that you're feeling stuck at. You just have to focus on it and figure out what you need to do to move forward. Sometimes, it might be partially to do with the fact that maybe we sit in a place of maybe not wanting to see. I don't want to use the word denial, but kind of like denial where if we don't focus and pay attention on it, maybe it'll go away, or, we don't want to acknowledge it. But it's definitely going to be a week where you need to take a look at yourself and figure out how to move forward and find the solution to move forward. And whether it is, something that you didn't want to look at in your life, it's definitely that week where it's what you're being asked to do, to take a look at whatever is not moving and flowing and figuring out why. Maybe a bit of self-care is needed this week. Self-awareness is what I'm getting. So let's pull one more card. And this is I'm only going to do one of these. This is the messages from the guides deck. Oh, and that one fell and went to the ground. So the floor. So I need to pick that up. And that is practice moderation. Move this over so I can get that all in. Move these out of the way. Practice moderation. And that comes back to this card, taking it easy this week, getting back to the simple things in life so that you have time to, be introspective and focus on the solution right here to why you're having a stagnant, non-moving, non-flowing in a certain part of area in your life. I definitely get the feeling from this reading that if you take the time to focus and you take a step back and you really try to be introspective and give yourself a bit of self-love and self-care in that process, you're definitely going to be able to figure out why you're feeling stuck and stagnant, and you're going to be able to come up with that solution and have the power to make that shift and maybe make that change or recognize it and, work on it and be able to overcome the feeling of being stuck and stagnant and actually start flowing and moving again this week. And I feel really positive that those who are watching are be able to do this and get out on the other side and no longer feel stuck and stagnant and be definitely flowing and moving toward whether it is relationship, career, spirituality, or a goal. You're definitely going to be capable of it because you have the power and the wisdom to do it. So I'm sending everybody much love and many blessings, and I hope everybody has a wonderful week. And I will be posting on my social media platforms, Healings by Frances, my usual weekly affirmations that I do on different parts of the week. And I will be doing my first video of Crystal of the Day, where I we'll talk a little bit about crystal and what it's good for. And then you can maybe leave comments if you would like for that reading. If you have any questions about this reading, or if you just want to say totally resonate with it, please leave something in the comments. Or if you would like to have a suggestion for what that crystal, the first crystal of the day or crystal of the week that I'm going to do as a video, if you would like to see maybe a specific one, please leave it in the comments and I'll take a look at that. Much love and many blessings to all of you.